What up, everybody? So, I am going to go in about my 9 gram psilocybin trip yesterday. First off, I did it with tea. Just soaked it in some lemon, or put some lemon juice in it. I crushed them down. Put some lemon in there. Put some hot, regular like hot water. And just let it soak for about a good 20, 30 minutes. Strained out the actual mushrooms themselves and took it down and it came on pretty strong right out the gate. I got hot and whatnot and that I was fidgety and all this other stuff, but eventually it rushed in and right out the gate, this one was not very visual. The strain I had was Cambodia. Was I love one of my favorite strains. So anyway, so really the gist of it is my entire trip was my direct connection with a being on Pleiades by the name of Chictu, or that's what he told me. He said I don't want to. He was really cool and hilarious. Actually, he was almost like a hipster type of dude, laid back as hell. And he even just said, I don't really want to go into the language. That's not what this trip about. I'll just call me Chictu. But, because if we go into the language and you try to understand what my name is, you would never be able to say it even with your own tongue. So just call me Chictu. Okay. So really one of the main themes that I got from him that he kept wanting to share with me was about music, or colors really was the main thing. Colors, music, sex, and basically all that is just all frequencies, of course. But he was really diving in about colors. He said, you want to wear the colors you wear give you energy, they heal you. The combination of colors that you have around you, that you choose in your home, the music that you listen to is a color. It's a frequency, and it feeds your spirit or your soul what you need. And he was basically saying, especially with music, he said music, oh my God, is such a direct connection to your soul. Don't ever underestimate music, the power of music. He said kept raving, just music is so powerful. And he said that's why a lot of you down there are really getting fucked up, because the music that you're choosing to listen to is poisoning the shit out of you. He said you want to go for the music that really feeds your soul, and pay attention to the music that you choose at a particular moment, and you'll learn a lot about yourself and what your spirit needs. You'll also it's a color, and even he went into sex. He was saying sex you want to develop. He told me my particular color was like a orangish yellow, and I've always been attracted to like a orangish fiery, and I'm a fire sign, Leo, whatnot. So all that kind of makes sense as well. But he said that's really, of course, the creative color. He told me that my wife was like a smoky with a hint of a purple. That's her frequency, and it's amazing that her favorite artist is Prince. So that all is full circle on that end. But he was just saying how you really want to pay attention to what you're listening to. What else? He went in about how Pleiades was. I'm from Pleiades. He went in. Pleiades is a really a creative star system. There really a lot of creativity comes from that star system. He went into hair. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hair was made. That was probably about 30% of the whole trip. You say your hair. Oh, don't ever underestimate how important your hair is, and your crown. Period. It's all about you wear your soul on your crown, and it is almost sacrilege when you're on these higher levels to even consider somebody else to do your hair. It's with the he said when you look at all the older civilizations or some of the first civilizations, you can talk about your Native American or what they call Native American. You can talk about your Aztecs, the Mayans, Olmecs, Egyptians. Oh, it was always about the crown. They always wore something on their head, and they put a lot of time into that because that was a particular what the colors that you put. Color in hair was very important. He kept diving into that, saying color in hair is very important. It's a signature of your soul. It also is a direct. You feed the ether through your hair. You receive and you feed the ether through your hair, through your crown, whatever you're wearing. Sacrilege, bald head. You growing bald, getting older, that's natural. But you choosing baldness, he stated clearly that is you hiding. That's like the biggest mask is not accentuating the crown. What else? So just understand that music is colors is frequency. And it's always giving and taking. He said in that star system, or even he said just pretty much anywhere in these higher levels or these more advanced civilizations, people get energy through the colors. And when they see your particular color, if they lack a particular color, or they just need a little bit more lift up, or they just need some what we call food, but they don't even eat. They will absorb that energy, and it's no such thing as obesity. You can't get fat off of the energy. That energy, even if he said there's even addicts up there too. So you got people who always want energy, and even when they don't necessarily need it. He said, and that overage actually goes back up into the ether and feeds back is always there for others to. So it's always a perfect balance in the ether. He went in on the Syrians or Sirius. He said the Syrians do not fuck around. They will kill the shit out of your ass quick because their women have the energy or the color that everybody wants. The frequency, of course, that everybody wants. And so the warriors, they're big time warriors in Sirius. They all the joking was if you come to their star system, yeah, fuck all the joking. What are you here for? They're looking for a certain innocence, and if that innocence is there, then we cool as hell. But if you showing any type of mask and you're there to strip or take from them, oh, you dead as fuck. Quick. He said he was clowning him. He said, your ass get killed quick as hell there because you be trying to joke with them and shit, and they ain't fucking around like that. You got to be serious with them. And he said he wanted me to be cool with them. So he said, you got to, I'm just letting you know ahead of time, if you ever connect with them, come serious and, hence serious, be serious. And whatnot, or play on words, everything is full circle. Gray hair. Back to the hair thing again. He said gray hair is very important. Don't ever fuck with it. It is a sign of lineage. From the battles, the triumphs, the wars, the losses, everything that your particular lineage, that your ancestors went through, are depending on where that gray hair shows up, and you know, your head, of course, representing the universe, represents where these battles might have been fought, won, da 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 da. You know, hardships and all that. So don't ever fuck with your gray hair. Um, and he was just really diving in the hair thing. Just, you know, he said, just when it comes to your hair, let that shit rag. Go all out. Don't come to your hair, your crown. Let it just go all out with it. Don't hold back, because this is where your soul is. Eating, he just kept laughing and really fucking laughing at us, like, eating? What is eating? That is so stupid. Eating, he said, mouth is even waste of time. Speaking and eating, you don't speak, you communicate, you get your energy through the colors, through the frequencies, through the ether, you know. Sun gazing, he said, that's what your like next level should be. You should be on sun gazing, and through meditation, you will eventually lose your appetite, and that's how you will get your energy, or that's how you will feed, you know. He said mushrooms is like he used the metaphor of mushrooms like a telephone booth, so that it's that's your way of connecting. It's like you getting a direct connection to not only what's out there, but within yourself, connected to your higher self. So he used that. What else? Movies. He said he was really laughing at how our hierarchy, or how the rulers here toy with us through the movies, and how much truth, especially when it comes to extraterrestrial events and stuff like that, and creatures and all. He said, man, they toy with y'all so much, because he said they have zero creativity. They're getting that information they literally convene. You talking about some of your best, what you consider your best producers and directors. They convene like once a year, and they get information literally direct from another race of beings about what's going on out there, and they'll use a lot of that in their movies. And of course, history is always another aid to that, as far as your scripts and your ancient texts and all that. Back to the colors again. White is a absence of information, an absence of soul. You don't ever fuck with white. No more need to be said. What else? And that's even on the food level too. So food, everything, any color, period. Just think of anything when it comes to color. White, you even consider food absence of information. What else? He was just really diving into the sex. You get your you want to develop those. Oh, he was really raving about the women out there too. He said, "Man, you think the women down there is on point?" He said, "Dude, out here, they will blow your mind. I'm used to them, but they will blow your mind." I guess he was real. He was like a real hippie type of hipster. He said, "Oh yeah," he says, "weed out there too." He said he even wanted my wife to spark, because my wife was sitting there monitoring me, and he was talking about how he liked her, and he was saying he wanted her to spark up because I guess the open communication was open at the time. So he said, this is a good time to spark up. We can all be on the same frequency right now, and she'll be able to hear me as well. but she was tired at the time, so he said, "Oh, okay, never mind. Just we'll do it later." Um, I know this sounds all crazy, but this is what's going on out there. Losing your appetite, colors, hair, huge importance. Don't ever let, sorry, I hate to say this, but don't let white people touch your hair. They are, and remember back to the absence of information and soul. Well, that's how they get little pep, a little bit of energy. They literally steal energy from you when they touching your hair. So be careful of that. Take it how you want it. Hopefully nobody get offended, but it is what it is. He was talking about the elite too, how they know they're fucked. They're really, if you consider like all what's going on right now, all the crazy shit, they're really throwing everything at the wall, trying to figure out. And he said, black people, oh my God, you guys are getting so drained of energy. You are like the battery or the Wi-Fi that they use to connect. So every time you react and shit, they are absorbing that energy, and they know how to through ritual. I can't really think of anything else right now. It was a whole bunch of stuff. I just wrote down bullet points, and that was really the gist of everything. If I think of anything else, I'll probably just add it in comments or something. I hope you enjoyed it. Consider all the things that I said, and you can take it or leave it, believe it or not, whatever. I know what I experienced, and if you got any questions, holla.